Hello, welcome to the LinkedIn Live session at Data Safeguard. I am Damodar Sahu, and with me we have Ajay Nadal, our Senior Vice President Products, joining with me. Thank you, Ajay, joining in.
Thanks, Emma. Good to see everyone.
Okay. If you have observed us, we were in India recently. Our concluded India Roadshow in August 2024 were a significant journey, covering several key cities across the country: Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Pune, Bhubaneswar, and back to Delhi. These roadshow provided an excellent platform for us to connecting with partners, clients, investors, and thought leaders, while showcasing Data Safeguard's innovative AI-driven data privacy solutions. I have two key highlights to talk about: partnership and collaboration. In Mumbai, a partnership was signed with Hitachi Systems India to promote our AI driven data privacy compliance products in that region, India, Middle East, and Southeast Asia. This collaboration aligns with our mission to make this company a billion-dollar company by 2028. Another milestone in Bhubaneswar, the 6 months anniversary of the R&D center's inauguration was celebrated, making a milestone in the company's growth and R&D efforts. This roadshow also provided an opportunity to connect with Dr. Amar Patnaik. We have a nice discussion on the institutional economics, data privacy, governance, technology track, so many things. Thank you, Dr. Amar Patnaik, for joining in Bhubaneswar. The roadshow were not just about expanding business horizon, but also about reinforcing the relationship, sharing knowledge, aligning with India's evolving data privacy landscape and the India DPDP Act. The insights and partnership force during the events are expected to drive significant growth and innovation at Data Safeguard in the coming years. Today, we will be talking more about the best practices. So that's why we have my colleague AJ joining in. AJ, over to you. Have your quick introduction and talk about our best practices in data privacy compliance and trust.
Sure. Thank you, Damo. So as Damo mentioned, I lead products and product management for Data Safeguard. And my key mission here is how do we drive the best product that's going to drive the industry forward? And, we see a lot of different challenges in the industry. The very first thing to set the baseline is over 78% of the world is covered by data privacy laws. And that number is growing every single year. And so it really becomes, how do you, as a company who we would be working with, how do you harmonize your data privacy across the different borders, across these different laws, and the complexity of managing all of these different laws and the associated data that you need to manage and protect as a result. And so that's where we really think about it as an integrated privacy management solution. Most of the solutions we see in the market that have come out of since the start of GDPR all the way through to today are still heavily siloed. They're heavily modularized in only focusing on one key aspect or attribute, which doesn't cut it. And why it doesn't cut it is because, as I mentioned, these laws are so complex. They're so in depth, and only managing one piece of that complexity will just give rise to other problems in other areas. And so how we've thought about this is, how do we deliver an entire end-to-end platform that enables customers on a global scale to manage that data privacy and the complexity. And so the way we've thought about it is we've broken it up into 7 core tenets, all starting with confidential data discovery, where you have this data in multitudes of data across multitudes of different environments. A lot of the people we talk to don't even know where all of this data is. They forget the types of data. And so how do you find this data and then leverage that insight for helping your data privacy? which drives into PIA, privacy impact assessment. So once you're able to discover all of this data, you can actually properly assess and automate those assessments to understand whether it's a process or a database, what is the risk for complying with privacy, and what are the things that I need to do to help drive improved privacy management on a global scale. And you can do this at a country level, at a legal level, at an individual database level to help you understand, all the way through to confidential data redaction. And you have this data, you know where it is, you know the risks, you can redact that data to minimize that risk at the source, leveraging AI. And I'll talk about the AI component in a second, how that enables all of this. Going all the way to the DSAR, data subject access requests, or in some countries, DSRs, to enable your communication with your customers who want to be able to enact their own legal rights, and doing so in as automated as way as possible, hooking into your environment. So that's a big piece. The compliance audit, being able to see where are you on a global scale for how you're using the solution versus the different laws that you need to manage, which flows directly into the data privacy management as well, to give you a global view of exactly what you need to do to meet data privacy compliance on a global scale, all the way down to a localized level, which is critical. And there are many more capabilities that we're providing. This is just a snapshot of some of the things that our customers are asking for. And why I'm mentioning this is because all of these things play together. Most of the companies that we see in this space, they'll maybe do one of those or two of those things, which does not provide a comprehensive solution for maximizing the value and privacy management. What it creates is a headache for our customers. And so the way we've approached it is, how can we create a platform and a solution to help drive that value for our customers and enhance business agility when responding to the different needs of data privacy regulations, and ultimately the needs of your end customers who you may be storing their data. But how do you do this? That is the main question. It seems like a little too much. It seems a little too complex to be managed in one platform or one solution. And the answer is AI. AI isn't just some buzzword that is being flown around. There's real applicable use for AI, and not all AIs are the same. They're not all created equal. There are many different types and complexities of AI to be applied for many different use cases. So here's an example. What if you connect into a customer environment? You have many different databases, like we were talking about. You have SharePoint, you have emails, you have your marketing automation tool, for example. What's being stored in that? How do you know what's being stored? I mean, you could manually go in line item by line item and look at your millions or hundreds of millions in some cases of records. Of those records, you're going to have many different sensitive and confidential PII that you're storing in there, which drives huge risk. Nobody has the time to go through and look at that. That's a great use case for how we leverage AI with 99.5% accuracy to determine, do the discovery, identification, and confirming what that data is. So that way, you know exactly the type of risk that you are holding by storing this data in different environments. And we can tell you exactly where that is, all while never leaving your environment. That's one great use case. But then think about another one, which is a little more complex. It's on the automation side. So you have your data subjects who need to be able to enact their rights around their data. They need to be able to rectify their data. They need the right to be forgotten. They need to understand how you as an entity are using their data. Again, very manual. There are not enough people in the world to help you with understanding that. great use case for AI to not only understand where that data is, but to also automate those workflows. So that way your team, instead of looking for that data, is more reviewing. And it's a human in the loop, right? You can have your team review, approve, reject, ask more questions, search for more data. But instead of this taking 30 days, which is the legal requirement, or more than 30 days in some cases, because it's so manual, we're now able to say, hey, we can do most of these in under a second, thanks to AI. Or if you need a human to review things, you're now taking a few minutes. So think about the savings there from having hundreds of people or thousands of people looking at all this data, but now you have your AI assistant, if you will, automating this such that it's not taking 30 days or 60 days, it's now taking minutes. Incredible savings on a cost perspective, not to mention mitigating the risk of these billion-dollar fines and very, very large fines in a global scale. And so that's why the way I frame it, AI is a necessity. It's not a luxury. It's not just a buzzword. It's what is helping us drive the value for you and is a big differentiator. But the last thing I'll mention is that it also helps us accelerate innovation in better understanding you as our customers and our partners, to understanding what are the challenges that you are going through. The way we've architected the solution with having this baseline of AI that goes across all of these different modules and solutions as part of our solution enables us to not just help better improve the configurability of our solution, but also enables us to drive new modules and new capabilities and new features incredibly fast. And just to give you an example, instead of redacting data, maybe you want to mask that data.
Yeah.
We've been able to make that change and respond to customer requests in under a week, right? Or if you want to look at some of the newer problems with synthetic fraud, we are able to tackle synthetic fraud and go after that space because we have the baseline that is comprehensive, that goes end to end from a data privacy management standpoint. This is something nobody else is even able to come close to. And it excites me to no end to talk about the innovation that we're driving.
Great insight, AJ. If I ask you one question,
Please.
tell me about data safeguard in a single line, what would be your answer?
Oh, that's a great question. There's so many things that come to mind here. The number one thing is comprehensive data privacy management.
Absolutely.
And if I were to put a subheader under that, it's
Yeah.
with accuracy and ease.
Yes.
Because anybody can manage data privacy, but can you do it at scale and can you do it easily? And that's what we enable.
Absolutely. That's why most of our customers and partners, the moment they saw a product, they are saying, "Oh, you are into a comprehensive data privacy management, at a global scale." And audience, Ajay, thank you for your insights. And we are actually targeting the top 3 sectors, though any industry, including government, those who are collecting PII or the PHI, they are our customers. But major focus at this moment is BFSI, healthcare, life science, retail, consumer, telecom, government, manufacturing as well. So if you are into these, and the likely, as I talk about, 78% countries on earth, they are in privacy law. So, and the stringent compliance fines are in billions these days, as I talk about. So thank you, Ajay. And just to remind, we offer a premium data privacy management solution company to ensure global compliance and trust, customer trust, and advanced AI tool. As I talk about, our AI engine, CCE, Cognizable Computing Engine, powers ID Redact. ID Redact is our flagship product to detect and redact PII, PHI with 99.5% accuracy, ensuring GDPR and other global privacy law compliance. As I talk about 7 core tenets of privacy, that is universal consent management, confidential data discovery, privacy impact assessment, data subject access request, confidential data redaction, compliance audit, and data privacy management. Our tool is AI-driven discovery, so manages PII, PHI data across sources for simplified compliance and enhanced protection. We have an expert team we talk about, specialized in privacy, law, data privacy framework, AI-powered technology platform for privacy management, and global. We are in US, Canada, Europe, India, and Middle East, and Southeast Asia as well. We have customer-centric solutions, scalable, user-friendly solution with exceptional support for large B2B enterprises. Global reach, adaptable solution to diverse regulatory environment in US, Europe, India, and beyond. So please choose Data Safeguard, your data privacy partner, to protect customer information and foster trust and transparency. If you have any question or concern, if you want to see the demo, please don't hesitate to contact us. So thank you so much. Thank you, Ajay. Any concluding remarks, Ajay?
Yeah, excited to work with our customers and partners to help drive value and ensure data privacy compliance. We are very excited to hear from you.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ajay. Bye for now.